the petitions. In 1897, the U.S. government was considering a treaty of annexation. It started up in the U.S. Senate. And there was every reason for them to believe, those people who favored annexation, that it was going to succeed. They had the numbers. They were just short a couple. They believed that they'd be able to talk those people into voting yes on annexation, a real treaty of annexation. This was in 1897. The Hawaiian political parties, Aloha Aina, Aina. This was all we had. We weren't represented by the government because we refused to participate. We refused to become members of the Republic. We refused to be citizens in this fake government. So what we had was our political parties. And the political parties, the leaders went out and they took these petitions to all of the districts throughout the islands. And they said, to the people, how do you stand on this? Do you want to be annexed to the United States? Or do you want to be restored as an independent people? And over and over and over again, thousands and thousands of people signed this petition. Not just men, but women who couldn't vote. Not just adults, but children. You'll see next to the names, the ages written out, 15, 11. Little children. You want to hear the voice of the people? You can hear it. It screams at you from those pages. And what they said was, and what they were saying in their signatures is, we believe that America is an honorable country. We believe that when their missionaries came over here and said to us that the people have the right to have a government of their own making, that they were being truthful about this. And because we believe in them, we believe that if we send these petitions and they can see how clearly, how absolutely clearly, and without any doubt, we want our country back, that America, this good nation, will see to it that we get it. In the very next session, in 1898, on the heels of this incredible war with Spain, American military interest took over. And even then, they weren't willing to risk a real treaty of annexation that required a 2/3 majority vote. No, instead they decided a joint resolution. Only 50%, 51% was needed in each house of the government. And so by messing around with their own constitution, they were able, or they did, accept the cession of Hawaii by the Republic of Hawaii, and ended the people's hopes that America would behave gallantly. Let me finish my remarks by saying this. It is possible, I suppose, for some people out there to say, well, look, if you want to argue points of law, let's argue points of law. Texas was admitted under similar kinds of circumstances. And quite frankly, there was a legitimate government here, Republic of Hawaii. It had been recognized by the U.S. government. How can you complain that this is illegal? To me, it's not just a question of whether something is legal or not. You can pass laws for anything. I think the laws that a country makes and the laws that a country honors reflect its morality and its ethics. And I think that here in this story, there is a tremendous lesson. And that is that some people stood by their morality and their ethics, and some did not. I think the American Congress betrayed its people. And at the same time, and that's a terrible story, and Americans should acknowledge this and see this for themselves, but at the same time, Hawaiians, as powerless and as poor as they were, they put their signature down on the paper and they said, this is what we believe. And we're not going to kill you for it. We're not going to raise an army. And we're not going to shoot people in the middle of the night. But this is what we believe. We are Hawaiians. We will always be Hawaiians. We will always be a nation. What a tremendously wonderful thing they did for us, for their mo'opuna. Because if there is anything that can incur true patriotism in a people, it is when their ancestors behave honorably. And ours did. And the lesson to us is we can behave no less honorably.